Sound to 10 on the 7. What you out there? Yes, clear. Loud and clear.
Friendly fire!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And
all right.
We're here.
Welcome to the Friendly Fire Podcast.
Thanks for having me, guys.
We have the Timmy No Brakes is here, guys. Hit him with a horn. Hit him with a horn.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's the kind of shit you can expect on this podcast.
So just sound effects is like a big thing for you guys? That's
Yeah.
the concept of the podcast is just, hey, talking with sound effects.
Uh-huh.
We're going to differentiate ourselves in a big way. We got a soundboard.
I will say this.
Hit me.
Yeah. Oh, damn, dude.
Fuck.
We can't let you take creative control of
The
this
brakes
podcast.
are already
Man.
gone.
Sorry.
He wasn't born with brakes. That's the thing.
Yeah, I flew out of my mother's pussy. Just fucking flew out. I'm like, started talking immediately, just running my mouth. I'm like, Doc, cut this cord.
Yeah.
That's my life. That's my story.
Now, you might be the youngest person we've ever had on this podcast.
Yeah, I actually think, he's 18.
Because you're 18,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You look like shit for 18.
What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing right now? You're going to talk to me like that? I'm going to take time out of my day, come here? You look like a fucking sweet cupcake. That's what you look like. You look like a handsome face on an untalented body. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, I've seen your fucking comedy special. It was more of a comedy retard, okay?
Oh, my God.
Don't you come at me. Don't you come at me.
Okay, all right.
But anyways,
well, lesson learned. Jesus Christ, a minute into the podcast. All right.
Fucking, I'll throw fists metaphorically. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter.
no,
man.
You didn't grow up fighting?
No, I always use my words, you know? Like, I had people try to fight me. I'm like, you're black. And just would disarm them. There's a lot of black people trying to fight me. I'm like, you're black. That's unfortunate for you. And I love the blacks. I fucking love black people.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Don't
we
get me
do too.
wrong.
We do too, yeah.
The black people are fantastic. Great people. Love them a lot. But yeah, if a black person comes at me, I'm just going to roast them, you know?
Yeah.
And all you got to do is just say, you're black. That's unfortunate. Boom, roasted.
And that doesn't make them want to fight you more.
No, they're just disarmed. They're like, you're right. I am black. That does suck. He got my ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Have you guys been in fights?
I've been in one kind of fight with, it was also a black guy.
Okay.
He's a quarter black, but he looks half.
I thought you said quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like,
I would imagine you don't really see
fought
that
a
many.
quarterback?
He was a quarterback.
Damn.
He was extremely athletic, great on his feet.
Yeah.
Couldn't pass for shit. It was just one of my best friends when I was young.
Tell me the
He had a
story.
black
We were in.
You had a quarter black friend. I think
I-
it needs to be. Wait, really quick. Let's just agree. So, 50% or more black, you're black. 50% or less black, you're not.
Yeah, you think so?
I don't. That's
You start getting into percentages at that point.
I think that's fair.
I'm very political.
Yeah.
Okay, and I like to have hot takes. I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's a embraced take. But maybe. Okay, here's what I'll say. Maybe if the other half is like dark-skinned Indian, maybe.
So
you're black passive.
I can break down his parents if you would like me to.
Please do.
Mom, half black, half Native American, and very, very dark skin.
Okay.
His dad, white, slick back ponytail, wife beater, long dickies, Air Maxes.
Who the fuck dresses like that? Who are you friends with, man? Do you grow up in a redneck place, kind of?
No. I grew
Then
up
why are
in...
you wearing that fucking hat? Boom, got your ass.
Wow. It is cultural appropriation a little bit.
I thought that was going to get more. I thought that was an astute observation from me.
I did grow up in Oklahoma.
Okay.
But I grew up in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
So it's very not country at all.
You a city boy.
Yes, I'm a city boy.
Okay.
And as are you, right?
Yeah, I'm I grew up in a hut outside of Jersey City. So I had that rural life. And then we moved to the city when my parents got divorced. Hardest thing I've ever gone through. We moved to the city, and then I became a city boy. So I'm a little rural, a little city. That's why I think what made me me.
A little suburban, maybe.
You spent some time. You spend some time on a boat too with your dad, right? He's a fishing man.
He's a fishing man. He took me all across the world. We would catch fish. But turns out I'm adopted. So
Whoa.
yeah, what happened was that Kill Tony big episode came out. I don't know if you guys saw. I'm kind of
What is it?
What is it?
So Kill Tony is this show where there's this gay guy. It's like I think it's the only show led by a homosexual that has that many viewers that I know. Because homosexuals are out, trans is in, but homosexual. So it's this gay man who runs this podcast or something.
And it's just the gay guy?
It's the gay guy, and then it's this this fat kind of gross guy. I think his name is Orange Bin or something.
Okay.
And they do it together, and then they have these guests on, right?
Yeah.
And I've never seen one with Dane Cook, which is kind of why I don't watch it, really. I'm a big Dane Cook guy, and so so they do it, and then they have people come on the show, do a minute. That's the stupidest fucking thing. I've never done less than 45. So I thought I was going on to headline, Mothership. That's why I visited Austin, from Jersey, right?
You thought you're going to let Joe know you're here. He'll know. He would have heard that you were coming.
Yeah, I just assumed. So what I do is I just walk into a club and I get on stage.
Yeah.
That's what I do, and that always works, right? Because I'm Timmy fucking No Brakes. So I was on my way on stage, and they're like, "You got to put your name in this fucking hat." I was like, "Cool, I'll put my name in this hat." And then they're like, it's also at Vulcan. Right?
Whoa. So you didn't even...
I show up to Mothership. They're like, Timmy No Brakes, so good to see you. Hey, put your name in this hat. You got to try and get on this show.
They were asking for like an autograph? Is that why they wanted the name
So
in the
I
hat?
don't write. So
okay.
So not even my autograph. So I just don't know how to. I never learned. Self-taught, Anyways, so yeah. So get this, guys. I show up to the Mothership, okay? The dude with my headlining set, walk on stage, and like, hey, you got to do this show. It's a big show. I'm like, you know what? I'll come back tomorrow. I'll do my headlining set tomorrow. I'll bump, I think it was Rich Voss or something.
Yeah.
I was like, cool, I'll just bump him off the show. So I go to Vulcan, right? I walk into
the gas company?
Yeah, so Vulcan Gas Company, which is, no disrespect to them, but the most name for... It's because I thought I was like, what am I doing? Fueling up? I got a Tesla. I don't need that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
I thought you ran places.
You are a political guy.
I'm a big runner.
Yeah.
I run in a leather jacket, though, so I've had heat stroke like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
You got to not wear a leather jacket. It was a big mistake. But anyway, so I go to Vulcan, right? I put my name in this fucking hat. They're like, we're going to rig it. You're a big deal, right? The big riggers. I go into the fucking Vulcan, right? I fucking walk in there. I'm like, put my name in there. Apparently, it's all random. And I was like, that's crazy, for it to be random. I'm fucking Timmy No Brakes. Mm-hmm. So they put me in this cattle area, right, in the side. I'm fucking standing with these dumbass open micers. Ugh. I wait till the end. They pull my name. I go up there. I fucking do my minute. People don't understand that I'm hitting punchlines. I'm not getting the laughs I get. So I fucking get mad. And then this guy starts asking me questions, and I'm just answering them. And people are like, oh, my God, this guy's great. I'm like, no fucking shit, you dumb fucks.
Yeah.
And then that goes really well. And then, I leave and, I'm like, cool, I'm, moving to Austin or whatever. And, hopefully they have me back on the show. I forget what the question was, to be honest. But
yeah, I don't remember where the story began.
Yeah, it was on this
actually.
gay show or whatever.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
yeah.
it. That's you guys didn't know. You guys
It's
didn't know
like-
what it was. That's what the show is.
It's like, it sounds like similar to like Queer Eye, but for like a comic.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
that's what I think it is. I think they have it on Bravo.
Yeah.
I think it's on Bravo.
That makes sense. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's Queer Eye for the Tony guy or something. I think that's what it's
Yeah.
or Kill Tony. I don't know what they
Okay.
call it, but it's I think it's on Bravo. It's like a podcast show or something that's on Bravo
So
or
you,
Oxygen Network or something.
Yeah.
One of those.
So,
yeah.
but wait, but you've always, do you feel like it helped your career? Or you've always been a star? Because you're a legend.
Thank
I've known
you.
you since you
Appreciate
were,
it.
I've known
Well,
about Timmy No Brakes since you were like 10.
No, I knew
Yeah.
because you used to open for Johnny Screwball.
Yeah, so I would tour with Johnny
I
Johnny
didn't even
Screwball.
know that.
So here's what happened.
You
I
him
went
and
up at
Winston Pickles, right?
Yeah, I haven't been doing. Winston Pickles is one of the most underrated comics I've seen. Have you seen this fucking guy?
Yeah.
I think he
I
might
know
have just moved to
Winston
Austin.
Pickles.
You do?
Yeah, I don't know Johnny
The guy
Screwball though.
goes up on stage wearing clown makeup, fucking one-liners, boom, boom, boom. just I've never seen anything like. He might be the only comedian that I'm like, that guy's better than me. You know,
Really?
that guy's better than me. I see Louis C.K. I'm like, that's hack. You know, but
Yeah.
I see this guy. I'm like, this guy's doing something different. This guy's taking swings.
He's taking risks.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
opened for what's his name?
Johnny Screwball.
So yeah, I did one open mic. Johnny was in the audience. He's always scouting for talent. He's
It was in the OR, right? You were.
Yeah.
It was back in like because you were like.
yeah, the OR. I know what that is. I was there. Definitely know what the OR is.
Original.
Yeah, that's right. OR. So it was in LA, right? That's where I did my first open mic. I go up. Johnny Screwball's in the audience, I guess, and he's like, "I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen anything like that. It really matches my act. I'm taking you on the road with me."
After one open mic.
One open mic, I go up
Wow.
there without material. I'm just doing my crowd work. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
People are dying. I'm like, "Hey, what is this? You know, what is this mic stand? People are like, he's roasting an inanimate object. The guy's a king.
Yeah.
Okay. Then this Johnny Screwball guy, he's like, hey, you come on the road and open with me. I'm on the road. I open for him once. Next time, he opens for me.
Where are you guys performing at when you're doing this?
Do you know, kind of smaller clubs, the Improv, I think we did.
Okay, yeah.
Helium. I think we did Madison Square Garden, which is a smaller club. You know, just a couple places.
What's like your where's like your favorite place you performed at?
I really like this place called the Black Rabbit.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that place.
I've heard of it. Above 50% rabbit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This place is, I mean, because I like black rooms. I came up doing Indian rooms. We just did.
Indian meaning like native to this land or like
No, those smelly ones.
That didn't really answer the question.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I get what you're saying. I think I
yeah, I would do.
We
We did a lot of call centers. Because they pay really good.
like
So
yeah.
you know, fucking
a couple
you know,
Google Play cards.
Yeah. I guess they were scammers or something. They didn't pay us, so you know, we killed them. But yeah, so I came up doing these Indian rooms, and then I started doing black rooms in Austin. There's so many black rooms in Austin, so many blacks here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love the black rooms here. You know, East Austin is a black room. East Austin Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cap City is just white. They don't let black people in there.
Yeah,
Which I didn't know. So I was like,
I didn't know that either because I did the first time I did Cap City. It was my own show,
Right.
and there were no black people in the room. And I
and
was like,
your audience is mostly black.
No, it was the opposite. I didn't notice that they didn't let black people in because I saw my audience and I went, "Yeah, this is see him."
Yeah, you're pretty white. You're a white man.
I don't like the angle that this is already switched.
Let's-
I don't like how I just went and I'm
Let's
getting
talk about
sniped now.
So, did you get into comedy because you got picked on because you're a fucking ginger? Is that like you got picked on and you use comedy to? Because
I've never asked him this.
yeah. What's it, here's what I want to know. What's it like living life as a ginger?
Yeah, take your time.
I dye my hair, by the way. I'm a ginger. I'm just saying, you know what your experience
I'm trying
is like.
to. Yeah, I want to.
Is it bad?
I'm
Is
not
it
trying to
fine?
minimize anybody's experience.
Right.
You know. Not a fan of the penis size.
Oh, so you get a small dick when you're? Because I didn't have that problem.
Yeah.
Isaiah, I've heard that about you as well.
Big dick Tim.
Big
That's what the BDT.
Yeah, I've got 4 inches hard, so that's a big dick.
BDT and B.
Yep,
Big Dick Timmy No Brakes.
that's right. That's
Yep.
right.
What are the?
I knew
well, I
that
got,
that
here's
was.
the thing. I'll answer the question. Growing up, what it's like growing up with the red hair.
Hey, can I get some of that shit?
You want one of these?
Yeah, I mean you didn't offer, which is insane. But
Sorry, Timmy.
I mean,
You're
you,
right.
you know I like the packet lip.
I didn't. Dude, I don't really know that much about you.
Oh well, then maybe you should ask me fucking questions. I feel like I'm
trying.
driving the interview here.
I'm trying. Listen.
You think I
listen.
actually give a shit what it's like to be a fucking ginger? There was dead air. I fucking wanted to film.
To be fair, I've known this guy for like 3 years. I've never asked him that question, so I get it. I get that you don't actually.
Is
care.
Matt? Actually, I do have a question. Skip the ginger part. Is Matt a good friend to you?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you try. What are you trying to set me up?
Well,
He's
he didn't
trying to
ask you
co-host
what it
the
was like to
podcast.
be. Yeah, I mean, like, do you want him to be your co-host or what?
What would we call Friendly Fire is a pretty good name. What would No Breaks? What would you be calling your show? If you had like, what was your show? It was because you used to be on what AMC, Or what was the show that
Did I
you
have a TV show on AMC?
Yeah.
No, it was TLC.
Oh, it was TLC?
Yeah. I had it. It was a home and gardening with Timmy No Brakes, and I would
Yeah.
go and I would renovate a garden
That
in
was
somebody's home.
Before the accident, though?
Yeah, before I got hit by a giant truck.
I thought you were the one that drove.
Like Tracy Morgan
Oh
style.
wait, you want to?
I thought you were the one that drove.
Oh yeah.
Or that was the bike thing that we weren't supposed
There's
to
a
talk
lot
about.
of
There was
things
one
you're
thing that we weren't supposed to
throwing
talk
at me that I have to yes and it's very confusing. Okay. It's very.
I was
It's a
hoping that
lot.
you were going to talk
It's
about
a lot.
killing somebody. I don't know.
Well, no,
I
but
did-
well,
I-
you told us before not to bring up your DUIs.
Okay,
But it
you
seems
just
like
brought him
no,
up.
no, but it
so-
seems like he's already cracked that open, asking
I did-
about
well,
the
yeah, I
accident
wanted to know.
Okay.
and the truck and the
I know
bike,
that
and we want you
and
to be
the-
able to be vulnerable.
of
Here's the
course,
thing:
You're not allowed
I got
backing
my
up.
license when I was 8, right?
Right.
And that was when I was hitting the sauce a lot.
Did you have to take a test, or they just kind of gave you a?
They gave it to me. So they have a program where it's like this guy lives life like a 16-year-old. We're gonna give
You're
him.
8 years
and
old,
I
but
was-
you were living at a 16-year-old.
At a 16, I was fucking,
yeah.
I was coming, I was, I was in, I think I was in 12th grade as a 8-year-old, maybe.
Yeah.
I would just show, they didn't want me to be there, but I would just be like, this is where I'm at right now. And I had no fucking idea what was going on. That's how I didn't learn how to write,
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
just,
gonna
that's-
say,
yeah,
it's
'cause you don't
starting to
write.
Make sense.
I don't write.
Yeah.
But it's not because I don't want to. It's because I don't know how to write.
You self-taught yourself how to not write.
Yeah, I had to teach myself. Thank you for no butting. Yeah, to teach myself. I had
No,
to
buddy, what are you,
unlearn-
my fiance? It's my birthday.
Yeah.
Get it? Butt sex.
Yeah, no, I did. I liked that a lot. That was a good bit. That was a good punch. But yeah,
You
no.
don't, well, because the thing I've heard about you is that you don't really even, so you don't write, they just kind of come to you, right? Like punchlines, you don't even know.
So I've never gone on stage with a plan.
Yeah.
Every single time I go on stage is no. I never do the same thing over and over again. I mean, you guys have seen some of my sets around town. Have you ever seen me do the same thing?
No, because I caught you the one time at the HEB Center.
Right. When I was doing, I think I did a guest spot like 5 there or something like that.
Yeah, it was- you
that
did,
which
like-
was insane.
Well, that was
but-
the 3, and I think you did you dropped in and did like 2.5 hours or something like that.
Yeah, I ended up going over my time. I
Yeah,
ran
you're-
the light.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Oh, okay.
Because it was
felt like 5.
It felt so good. It was
What's the most time you guys have done?
an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
You guys
hour, yeah.
gotta try 2.5. It's
Really?
I'm telling you guys, something happens when you hit that 2.5 hour mark where it's like, because you lose the audience for a second, right?
Right.
But then you get them back. And what I do is 1 hour of that is a story I just make up.
Yeah.
I just make up a story. And I see where it fucking goes. People leave, people come back, new people come in. It's really performance art, is what it is. If you try and get to where I'm at, you're gonna
It's shooting
get
for
depressed.
it's shooting for the
Right.
moon and ending
Right.
up,
yeah,
in space.
right.
But it's like you're still
Almost not. That's not even close to the saying.
what is the saying?
What is it saying? No, I think that's the saying, Matt. Why is Matt like this?
Because
He's a gay.
if you shoot for the moon, you're in
you
space.
reach. You reach.
That's the saying.
No, that's the saying. A lot of people say you land in the stars. It's not the real saying. It's you're
Really?
in space. Yeah, it's shoot for the moon and you're in space. That's what it is. That's the saying.
Because
yeah.
I remember when I was in 3rd grade, we had it laminated on in the library. If you shoot for the moon,
You'll end
even
up in
if you
space.
miss, you'll land amongst the stars.
No,
Yeah,
you
but-
know it was.
But I also went to a Catholic private school, so
In
they have propaganda
Oklahoma.
all
In
over that
yeah,
place. It's all
no.
bullshit.
Were you? Did you grow up wealthy?
No, but not bad.
Well, how'd you go to private school if you weren't of some wealth?
Well, some wealth is it's not as crazy as people think.
Okay.
In Oklahoma, you can afford a really good lifestyle not being that rich because it's Oklahoma and nobody wants to be there.
Not to cut you off, but I've heard that you don't even use currency.
I don't.
Really?
So-
You don't use money?
Yeah, so I barter with everybody. So I have a bunch of different trinkets and different things.
Like
Like I said, I did some gardening, so I always have.
Couple
I have
tools.
livestock. I'm a butcher. I live off the land. For me, I do
Really?
20-day fasts. So I don't need a lot. And what I do is, so I just got a Jamba Juice. And I gave them an ear of corn. They were like, "That's a deal." I just
Yeah.
come in. I'm like, they're like, "That's gonna be, whatever their prices are now. They're crazy, $8.75, right? Something like that." And I'm like, "That's not what's gonna happen here. and I put the ear of corn on there. I'm like, this is what you get. And then like, it's like a kind of Star Wars type thing too. Like it's not not the best deal for them. Like their boss is gonna come and be like, what is this? And they'll be like, I don't know what fucking happened. But I always try to give, I'm not here to steal, so I always give them something.
Right.
It's almost like you like mesmerize people into thinking that an ear of corn is worth a $9 Jamba Juice.
Yeah. Look at my eyes. Okay, did not work that time. I tried to get you to start jerking off.
I did. I can't. No, I was gonna say I self imploded. I came.
You did come. Okay,
I
so
did.
it worked. Okay, so that I could do that. So I have this thing where I have this
Let's
thing
run
where
that.
I
Let's run
love
that
this-
one sec. Let's run that one.
come.
Let's
Do
run
you-
that one back.
Do you
No,
want
you don't want to come again.
you can you I can
Don't.
make
I can't. I don't
I
wanna
do have
come.
limitations. I can't make someone come 3 times within 5 minutes, but it resets.
Let's
Every
try it.
5?
Every 5 it resets.
Let's try.
Okay. I can probably
Can I
do
touch
it.
or no?
Touch what?
Your hands.
No. What the
Okay.
fuck are you, a gay guy? What the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about?
He's going
All
to
right.
make you come with his eyes, but
Okay.
not
I can normally do it in less than 5 seconds. Hit me with the sound effect. Great. Did you come? Matt, would you like to come?
I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to.
You want to come?
I don't know.
I came today.
I'm gonna make the viewers come.
No.
No. Don't, oh,
Bam.
I don't think we've ever made our
fuck.
viewers come before.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I think that's a good podcast though. Like you make them come. You make
I
the
would be
viewers
a-
come. That's like a great
I
show.
would be a lot more likely to tune into a pod if I knew at some point I was going to.
No, Matt, I'm gonna make you come.
Oh no! Please.
Is that what it's like for you to come? That's what.
What was this? What was this
This guy
face?
must be like a fucking really good time in bed.
Mine's more of like a.
Well, I held it in.
I do a grunt.
No, I felt that. I
Right,
felt
it's
that.
an energy.
You have a good come. That was
Well,
boring.
no, but Timmy,
I
no,
don't know.
no. You don't understand. I didn't want to. I have a shorts. I have to wear these shorts somewhere else after this. I had to hold it. I had to hold it in.
You internalized it.
I internalized it.
You internally came? That's
So,
not
like,
very healthy.
So like I came, but
I don't
it's
recommend
That's
doing
very
it.
unhealthy.
I
That's like
came-
holding in a sneeze or something.
yeah. I came, but it's still in there. But when I pee later, it'll.
It'll come out.
It'll come out of his ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's-
it's my tubes are all fucking cross-wired down in there. So
Yeah, you got cross-wired
I
tubes?
can hold it in, but then it can come out of other places. So if at
Gotcha.
any point I sneeze, somebody's gonna need to give me a tissue.
Yeah, clean up on aisle Matt. That's a punchline. All right.
So you obviously have the ability to make people come, but do you have? Are you fucking? Do you have a girl? Are you tied down? What's your love life like?
Not at the moment, you know. If you're a bitch, you can slide in my DMs. If I like what I see, I'll I'll fuck you.
We've got I think
I
we've
never
got,
take the leather jacket off though. So you have to be
Yeah.
comfortable
Oh.
with I'll be naked
And you're like a
in the nude,
lambskin condom guy, right?
But so I wear leather.
It's a leather
condoms.
condom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
either-
fashion all my own condoms using leather.
Yeah.
And the girls love that. The girls love a leather sheath. It's pretty hard for me to come.
Yeah, which is-
with a thick piece of leather around my dick. In fact, I don't, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would really like to not do that anymore.
yeah.
But it just feels like it's very on brand for me. So I can't use latex because it wouldn't be me. It just doesn't feel right.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah. So
I think I'm gonna pass out from this dip lip. It's a lot. No, I can. No, but I can handle it.
Do you play
Okay.
now, Timmy? Did you growing up?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
No, I'm,
One
you want me to make you come again?
No, please. But I don't. There's not any more
That's
room
why I
in
wear
there.
glasses all the time, because otherwise everybody would be fucking coming.
Yeah.
you know?
What's that X-Man that can like?
Exactly.
Shoot
The guy that
lasers?
shoots the lasers, same
Same thing, but it's cum rays.
Cum rays, yeah.
right. So I'm pitching a superhero movie to Fox. Which big studio.
Fox News.
No, Fox. Fox
other
the
one.
movie studio. And it's called Cum Man. And it's based off my life, and it's a man. It's kind of like X-Men meets like a mafia movie, and it's just about a guy whose superpower is he makes anybody come, and he uses that for good. So I'll just go up to like fucking criminals and be like, hey, look at my eyes. They come. They're out of commish. The fact that you guys are still able to do the pod, because it's a hard come that I make them come hard.
Yeah,
I really had to hold back. I know you were kind of.
No, you guys are. I'm
Well, I have
very
low
impressed
T.
with you guys.
Well, I have low T. That's why. So what it did is it kind of like an
I
air.
wish I could give you some of my tea.
I know.
I have
apparently
too
in-
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right, Matt. Shut the fuck up. I got. I think what the max is like 1,000 or something like that.
And you got like 1,500 or something, right?
no, I got 3,000.
1,000?
Yeah. So, so what I have to do every day is like a reverse testosterone thing. So I have to stick a needle in my ass to undo the testosterone. It's a horrible medical.
What do you do
condition.
with the discharge?
I shoot it into my dog.
Your dog? What kind of dog is it?
He's a mutt, but now he's a monster. Basically.
Now it's a full-grown man.
Have you guys seen that? What's that movie, The Substance?
Yeah.
I substance
fuck.
my dog, basically.
No.
I know, it's terrible. He's still alive. He's fine, but he's
Yeah, he's-
not okay to go outside.
Yeah.
He'll be put down immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, animal control, call him up.
Yeah, I don't think they would like you. You'd probably scare people at the dog park if you took.
I'll give you the test.
Yeah.
I'll start giving you my tea.
Oh, would you
Will
do
that help with his puffy nipples?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I have puffy nipples too, and I have small balls.
Yeah, it'll definitely help.
I
with
think
the
that
ball.
I think that's what it does, right? Tea gives you because my
well, those
balls,
are what-
my balls, fucking way too big. It's my
Yeah.
greatest fault. I tried playing basketball the other day. I couldn't.
Do you know who Jim Thorpe is?
No, I never heard
He's
of
a
him.
great historic athlete, played every sport. He was amazing in all of them. That's kind of the way that I imagine you. I don't know if I've built up this fake, because you're Timmy No Brakes. I don't know if I've built this like fake thing that you're just like good at everything, but I've seen you do stand up. I've seen your acting. You just made us both come.
I saw him kickflip earlier.
I did
You
kickflip.
kick flipped?
I've never skateboarded. I was like, I'm gonna do an ollie. Did the ollie. I was like, I'm gonna try a kickflip. I kickflipped. I'm telling you, I thought I was flying. I went
Yeah.
so high. We didn't film it, otherwise I would post it.
Yeah,
Of
well,
course.
that's a big thing about you is you don't like being filmed.
Right. And I've tried, so basically everything I've tried, and I'm a humble guy, but everything I've tried I've done perfectly. And so what I had was just a series of options to do whatever I wanted to do, and I find stand up to be the most fun. So that's why I chose that. But I can pivot, I might start an enterprise company. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Like a rental car?
Yeah, so I want to start a rental car company to rival Enterprise called Enterprise.
So you're
That's honestly
Is that a good
great
idea? I thought
yeah.
that was a pretty good, because you could just take what they have. It's going to be same logo, same shit. I'm
Oh.
just going to be like, that's mine now. And then I just run a company called Enterprise.
yeah. I've never even thought of that.
You think you're
It's a
gonna?
good idea. You could just take it. They'll sue you and be like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's my defense. They're like, you can't do that. I'm like, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep doing it.
No,
we're,
really,
we're fine.
I
then, like,
appreciate the gesture, but no, I'm good.
and then I make them come, and I'm like, do you want to just keep coming so much that like it makes you uncomfortable, and your wife fucking thinks you're cheating because you got cum pants? And I usually get away with stuff that way. So, anyways, I'm not doing that, but that's an option. I was thinking about starting a company called Amazon. I got some ideas.
You guys okay?
What would Amazon be?
Amazon, I think it would be like an internet website that sells books.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think that would do well.
I don't think you know what the fuck you're talking about.
I agree with Timmy. I don't think you know what the fuck you're talking
That's
about.
a crazy idea.
He's won me over. I told you this might happen.
I want you to
but I
know.
think-
I want you to know that I'm going to take this out, but it's not because I lost.
It's
It's because I want to, and I could keep going. It's not like I would pass out if I kept going. It's not like I would throw up. It's not like I feel like throwing up right now or passing out. It's not like I feel very uncomfortable right now with what I have in my mouth.
yeah.
That's gay.
But
I'm gonna take it out.
That's
Don't resell that.
Give me another one.
Give me
I'll
4.
take another one. What are those 6s? Fucking pussy. Come on.
I used to do 8s. No, I do
Wow.
6s. Yeah.
This is a man.
We're kind of like we're similar.
I disagree. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I knew. Yeah.
Now, Timmy,
it's
if you
okay.
had to compete in one Olympic event, what do you think it would
Javelin. What, is that funny?
Yeah.
Javelin is the most badass one. You're throwing a spear. I mean, that's
true.
fucking badass.
Now, what country would you? I know you have multiple citizenships.
Right.
What country would you compete?
4?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would do China for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Because
Is that weird?
No, well, you grew up. Didn't you grow up on the?
Well, he
I
grew
know
up in- he grew up in Jersey.
Yeah, but I moved around. I moved
I know
around
you
a
have
lot,
stint,
and I
yeah.
did that.
the fishing man. I mean, his dad's a
did that-
fishing man. They went all over.
Right, we went all over. It was kind of like being on a cruise. I got very cultured. And the cool thing about me and my family, to be honest, is we would just walk into a city and they'd be like, "You're a citizen." Like,
Me?
hey, look at that! You're Chinese now, and then
Yeah.
that's how we got our citizenship. They would be like, "Here's a fucking passport. We love you. Stick around," and then we would go to the next place.
So it's just always been like this for you then? It's just always been kind of automatic. We welcome you in. Even before you were like, because how long have you actually been like Timmy No Brakes? Or is that just, you're just born like that?
No, there's just I became Timmy No Brakes. I got locked up.
How long did you do?
I did. I was in for 3 to 5 to life, kind of something around there.
Yeah.
And then I basically what happened. I tell this story on stage, so I don't want to give like too much away. But I ended up fucking this guard or whatever, and I came so hard that I knocked her through the ceiling.
Like Hancock.
Blew
that
her
movie.
off?
Yeah, it was just like
Because
Hancock.
that was. I heard about this because that was where they got the inspiration. That's why you sued.
That's
well,
why
you
they
didn't-
called it Hancock.
You didn't
No,
sue.
I didn't sue him.
but
I'm just
you- yeah.
taking. I'm basically making a movie called Hancock. It's a different type of movie, if you know what I mean. But yeah. So I knocked the bitch through the ceiling, broke out. I'm actually on the run
Hancock's
technically. The cops found me. I'm like, we're good. They're like, all right.
All right. Yeah.
That's the best way to get out of anything. I got a speeding ticket once, and I'm like, no, I don't. And then they're like, yeah, all right.
Nobody ever really thinks about that. I don't
You
think,
were. Didn't you do? Weren't you a horse cop for a while?
I was a horse cop for a while.
What?
Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. So what I did was I saw a cop on a horse, and I'm like, that's mine now, right? And
Yeah.
so
The
he
cop
gets
or the
up-
horse?
the cop or yeah.
The cop. So I was like, you're mine now. So I took that guy back, made him work for me. So I have this cop working for me still. And then there was just his horse. And, I love animals. So I'm like, I'm going to ride that horse. And then people just started turning themselves into me. Like I took down a couple cartel guys and I'm like, guys, like, I'm not a cop. And they're like, no, we're turning ourselves
You've done
in
the wrong
to you.
thing, yeah.
So, I got some people locked up and, not what I wanted to do, but if they want that, then I'll do it.
You were sent to Guantanamo Bay for what was it? 2 months?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
what was that for?
So I did 2 months in Guantanamo Bay because I was. So I used to do this thing where I would waterboard kids, right? And it was like it was.
You just did that thing.
Yeah, I just did this thing where I was like, all right, I'm gonna waterboard this kid, But it sounds really fucked up, but it came from a good
Yeah.
place. It was like,
Oh.
I was in Houston at the time, and it was so hot that I was like, fuck, these kids are gonna fucking die. So I would bring them in, and I would just start fucking pouring water on them
Yeah.
with a washcloth over their face because I thought that would, help them out. And apparently that's not
No. We-
okay. So they ended up taking me to Guantanamo because they're like, you were doing a bad thing. Turns out they brought me there to teach them my technique to use on these motherfuckers.
So you were there for like a training course. More
I
than
ended up being
actually-
there for a training course. I trained all
Wow.
of them on how I did it. Because these kids would just admit so many things to me without me even what they'd be like, I'm gay, or like, like all these crazy things these kids would. So, but I was just trying to save kids, and I
You're
ended
just
up.
trying to cool off the kids.
Well, that's how you got involved with the SEALs.
You're just trying to get kids wet.
So I was a Navy SEAL for a bit. I'm the only person I think that did all the buds in 12 hours. I think. I think I did it in 12.
You just didn't stop.
Yeah, so it was.
You
They
can't.
have the Hell Week. I was
No
like,
breaks.
I ended up doing a Hell 2, 2 hours, and then I think the rest of the weeks, I condensed into the, because I just kind of, I was like, what are all the things that we're gonna do? And I'm like, and I did them,
Right.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, you're a Navy SEAL now. And then they made me a Navy SEAL, and I was like, I'm good. And then I, went on to the next thing because it was like I didn't want to be a SEAL
Yeah.
Right.
to do the job. I wanted to, see what it was like
Get
to
some
have
pussy.
that name. I got a lot of pussy out of it,
Yeah, because there is like a lot of these stories. Thank you for sharing,
I'm an open book, guys.
and that's great because there is a part of your life that it's hard to find, and you don't really talk about it publicly. But there was the divorce, and it wasn't. It was a. It seems like from what I've read, it was pretty nasty. Not super public, but it seems like. Are you okay? Should I not have brought it up?
No, it's all right.
Okay.
I want people to know that I'm not perfect. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's okay. It does. Yeah, I mean, basically, I was with who's that Lizzie McGuire girl? Hillary Duff.
Yeah.
Yeah, more like Hillary Muff.
Right. Yeah.
She's got a vagina. So
Yeah.
I was with her, during her Disney Channel days.
Right.
We should Google to make sure that's okay.
No, he's
No,
only
it's okay.
18.
I was-
Oh
my
yeah,
God, I was-
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you were
he's 18.
saying.
You should Google
We-
whether it was okay what she did.
Yeah.
But because
See,
we were both
this is
under
why
18.
there's a lot of different sides on the internet. If you read,
Yeah.
but most of it, unfortunately, even though you're so beloved, a lot of it, because we all believe women now, a lot of it is a lot of it is pro Hillary.
Yeah, so it was.
But it's not. Doesn't really give your side a fair
well,
shake.
it's not anti Timmy. It's just very
It's just
pro
Hillary,
Hillary.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
and we want to know what she,
Yeah, so I deserve that. She deserves. Look, I'm going to be honest. We haven't talked in a long time, but I still got a lot of love for that woman. You know, and so if you're watching this, Hillary, I remember your pussy like it was yesterday. I mean, god damn. That fucking. I was 6. She was 14, so I want to put that into perspective. But and apparently, if you're 6, you could get married. And I think we were in Tulsa at the time.
yeah.
Moved around a lot, but yeah, I mean, she, I cheated on her a lot. I used to throw food at her. I thought it would be fun. I was like, food fight, I was trying to have fun with her, I was 6. So I would just grab food. And one time I threw a whole watermelon at her, knocked her out. And that was the last straw for her. She broke up with me.
Oh, man.
And, she obviously told that story. My PR people tried to bury it. And I said, don't bury it. Put the truth out. She deserves that. And they were like, we're burying it. So the fact that you found it, I appreciate that. Like, you did your research.
Well,
Josh is a fucking read.
I was gonna say, no, I read the book. I read her book.
You did.
I read her book about the
You
experience.
read the Lizzie McGuire story?
Right. Well,
But-
it was called Green Light.
Yeah.
Timmy No Brakes.
Yeah, so Matthew McConaughey took the title of my book. So that's why I hate Matthew.
Yeah, that was it. Well, I knew that you guys used to work together, but you don't anymore. After
Yeah, I was the one. Did you read that book?
Well,
I read
I know
his.
that-
I hate read it, but he ends every chapter by saying green light. That's what I would do. I'd be like, so then she was like, fuck me. Green light, and he took that name and he took that structure for
a lot of people don't realize this because I've seen the BTS when they were filming Dallas Buyers Club. You originally were cast
Right.
as the lead.
And then I was like, he has AIDS? I'm good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right?
Right.
I'm like, I don't need it that much.
I'm not a gay guy.
I'm not a fucking gay guy. And they're like, no, he's straight. I'm like, if you have AIDS, you're gay, It's just that's the truth. So I backed out of that. Matthew came in, and I think he was like, it's weird. He thought he disrespected the production by being like, this is a gay movie. And, maybe that's why he did that. I don't know. I'll never forgive him, though.
Yeah. Well, that feud goes back for a while because I know that I've known that I heard about the incident at Chili's between
Okay.
you two.
Yeah, the one on 45th and Lamar, which is a very popular Chili's here. In
I didn't know.
Austin.
number one.
I mean, I don't know. I choose to not. I think violence is never the answer.
Well, but
when,
if McConaughey's not going to share the triple dipper evenly,
the revolver was
What
a
are you
bit
gonna-
much.
what are you
I'll
gonna
say
do?
that the revolver was a bit much, Timmy. The revolver was a bit much.
Okay, so I think you know what my reaction is going to be, which is watch your fucking mouth.
yeah, you're talking to him crazy.
Yeah,
I think you shouldn't have pulled that revolver out on McConaughey.
I will literally pull a gun out and shoot you in the fucking head if you talk to me like that again. All right? If you fucking talk to me like that again, I will pull out my revolver and put one between your neck and your dick. All right, so that's how I shoot people.
Just anywhere in that direction.
Anywhere between the
Yeah,
neck
I'm
and
just
the
like
dick.
pop, pop,
Two on the pink, one on
pop,
the
pop. People think it's like double tap, or chest double tap, like whatever the fucking Collateral movie is with Tom. Great guy, by the way. He gets a bad rap. I love Tom. But I'm a, one
Left-handed
below the
shooter
neck,
too, right?
one above the deck. What?
Left-handed shooter.
No, so what I do is I do one. Great question. I do one. I think we were over whatever just happened. I do a shot, and then I'm like, hot potato, bam.
Yeah.
because I want to make it more challenging. You know?
Ambidextrous.
Yeah. So I did it blindfolded. I was like, this is easy, and so now I just fucking
And I mean, I think it's fair. I mean, I think it's Josh might. I mean, I don't know why he attacked you like that. I think it's fair to like. It's not like you shot McConaughey. You pulled the gun out,
Right.
But it's because he ate all of the Southwestern egg rolls. He didn't leave any for you. Guys are sharing a triple dipper, and then he didn't even save
Thank
because
you.
they split it pretty evenly.
Right.
And like I know it's 3 things, which is hard for 2 people to share. But like nonetheless, like he could have at least saved you a sliver of the triple dipper.
Yeah. So I said, I was saying, I was there. I was watching this fat fuck just
I know,
just
he's
housing it.
fucking
I was
gross.
like, Matthew, like, and I gave him the heads up. I was like, Matthew, I have a gun. It kind of went like this one. I was like, Matthew, I want you to know I have a gun, okay? And I want you to know that I'll pull it on you if you finish this entire thing without giving me a bite. And he's like, just a fucking fat fuck, just,
Yeah.
And I'm like, Matt, and I start reaching for my gun. I'm like, Matt, I'm reaching for my gun. I'm gonna pull the gun out. And he finished that last egg roll. I pulled it out. I pointed at him. Chili's was like, you gotta go. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay. Then they kicked out Matthew.
Yeah.
And then I got my own and whatever and ate that. But I tried to warn him. It was a piece meal that we were trying to have. Piecemeal in the story a little bit here, but that should have gotten more. So yeah, that was what.
Well, that was Well, what I think is cool about that is that you actually ended up buying that Chili's and then donating it to Matthew McConaughey.
I did. I donated to him and I changed the name to Fuck You Matthew.
Yeah.
And that restaurant has been so successful.
Now,
Yeah,
The urinals are they still Matthew McConaughey's face that you?
right. In the urinals at the bottom of the toilet, so you could shit in his mouth. He's the open mouth, For the girls, there's a tampon machine where inside is his mouth. There's it's a live shooting range in there as well.
Axe throwing
Everyone-
shooting range.
Yeah, axe throwing. I don't have the axe throwing thing, but I'm gonna add that in. I'm trying to figure out more creative ways to disrespect Matthew there. If you guys have any recommendations, I'm always down to collaborate.
Yeah.
But yeah, all that's true. The research you guys have done, I know I've been hard on you. I know I've been hard on you, but I've done a lot of podcasts. It means a lot,
well, we're
You
big.
guys took the time.
We're big fans of Timmy No
I'm surprised that
Brakes.
we appreciate you coming through so much. I didn't know if we'd be able to get you because I know that after this where is it? You're going to, where is it? Bangladesh?
Hong Kong.
Oh, Hong Kong. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm going there to help with there's another group of riots they're brewing. So I do some stuff with the CIA as well. And I'm the only person ever that has clearance to tell people I'm in the CIA.
Yeah.
Because normally, you're supposed to be undercover, but they're like,
I thought you
you
guys-
don't need to be undercover. You could just make people come.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to go there, make some people come, sell the dispute there. That's kind of my next thing. No, I'll go back to comedy, but I'm a charitable guy, I love my favorite thing to do. I don't know if you guys do this too, but I love going up to homeless people and being like, roasting them, giving them like the gift of laughter. I'll be like, you don't have a house. And roasting, giving, just trying to, I think homeless people need to laugh too, like you smell like shit, like just roasting the shit out of them.
Yeah, and then you give them money.
No.
Oh.
No, he doesn't have.
No, I give them laughs, which
Yeah.
is well, they don't
It's-
always laugh, but
It's kind of more valuable than money, I guess.
Well, he
So
doesn't even use
like
currency,
laughter.
well,
so
these guys need medicine. And laughter is the best medicine. So,
true.
so that's kind of what I do.
I didn't know you were such a philanthropist in that way, I guess.
He's
Yeah.
not gay.
No, that's not.
Yeah, what am I fucking gay? What are you saying?
What's
Phila-
a philanthropist?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Philanthropy.
Oh, that's no, I know what that is. I read that in a book.
I thought you don't read.
No,
No, I don't
He
write.
doesn't
Fucking-
write.
Oh,
No.
Okay, I'm
He can
sorry.
read great. He reads at a 7th grade level.
I do.
Yeah, but he doesn't write.
It almost sounded disrespectful what you said, but it's true. It's true. It almost sounded disrespectful what you said, but you're right.
Yeah.
I read at a 7th grade level, and that's good enough.
It is.
That is good.
I do audiobooks for things that have bigger words. That's why I got philanthropy. I can't read that shit. It's,
Right.
Isn't that like PH?
Yeah.
It's like how does that not make a PH sound? You know what I mean? It's like fucking nuts. What's up with this fucking language? You know, it makes me mad. So I stopped trying to learn how to read.
Can I ask you a question? What else makes you mad?
The word the.
Whoa.
What the fuck is that? That should be the, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what else makes me mad, you know?
What about, well, you're Italian. Yeah?
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, no, very.
Oh, wow.
100%.
Now, does
Thought you were.
I'm 50% less black, 100% Italian.
Okay.
Okay.
You do the math.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, either way, he doesn't eat
I'm
pussy.
150%. That sounds like another slight, but you're right.
It's a cultural thing.
It's a cultural thing. My mother said, "Eat my pussy once," and I was like, "All right." I didn't know. I was like, "All right," and she's like, "This is your first lesson: never eat a woman's pussy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she taught me. You know, it was like I got. It was essentially like getting homeschooled. You know, I went to the school of hard knocks with my mom. She would, she would look at me and be like, "Fuck me, fuck me without a condom," you know, and it'd be like, all right. And, I never did any of these things, obviously. It was a test.
Yeah.
I just was like,
And
all
she'd
right,
be like, no, you always
wear
a condom.
a condom. And I was like, okay. And she's like, and you fashion it yourself because you can't trust these Jews
See, because
that run the big condom industry, So,
because I was wondering how that started. I know you obviously have a love for leather. I didn't realize that the leather condoms started with.
I was wearing leather condoms before I was wearing this leather jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it true that you've sort of fashioned some of the old ones, repurposed them into jackets, and you donated those to the Katrina?
Yeah. So after
Victims of
Katrina, so I was a big Katrina guy.
And if you don't mind, I did want to bring up one more thing. I wanted to bring up the Mike Piazza incident when you threw out the first pitch.
Right.
So and what I don't know if you heard the story that I heard, and I wanted to get your perspective is, you're there for the first pitch, the Mets game, and I heard over 195 miles per hour, ripped through the glove,
Really?
shattered his face, and then.
Have you seen Mike Piazza recently?
No, I don't.
Am I pronouncing his name right? Mike Piazza?
Yes.
So he is not in the public eye because he doesn't have a face anymore. He literally doesn't have a face. They had to do so much surgery on it that it's like, this guy doesn't have a face. And I'm not an evil man. I feel bad about it. But at the same time, it's like, what the fuck are you doing asking me to throw a pitch? I had never thrown a baseball before, but like, what do you fucking expect? And so, I threw it and he had it, I think I threw it a little high.
Yeah, it was
So
your
he had
first
to
time.
It was my first time. I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
So I threw it, and the only thing that wasn't right was it was 350. And,
yeah.
and he caught it, I guess, technically, but it went right through. And somehow he survived. I mean, it was like getting shot with a massive bullet in a way.
Yeah.
But
Well, I think he's lucky that you did a changeup instead of a fastball.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was...
otherwise.
Yeah, if I fucking... Goddamn. So I did that thing, somebody told me what, corkscrew, flip-flop, all the different...
Yeah. All the
pitches.
All the pitches.
Yeah,
Flip-flop, back under, slip,
Yeah, a right left.
right, left. Those are the hardest one, but
The right
I
lefts?
did learn how to do those. Those are where it goes right and then it goes left.
Oh.
The right, left.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never put that together.
Yeah, I guess. I
Yeah,
never
so
really
that
thought
one,
about it.
that one, yeah, that's a right left. But yeah, this one, I was like, cool, I'll make it easy. I'll throw a changeup, and it just,
Yeah, and you know what really speaks to your greatness is that they still retired your jersey in the Mets. It's
Yes.
still hanging
Yeah.
up to this
And
day.
I was like, guys, don't do that, because they had to take down Mike Piazza's
Yeah.
jersey
Yeah.
to put
Yeah.
mine up.
Yeah.
I was like, guys, that's so disrespectful to Mike, And they're
Yeah.
like, well, he couldn't handle the heat.
Yeah,
you know,
he was
And I
breathing through a straw at that
I was
point.
like, I get it, I understand. But yeah, it ended his career. I think his wife divorced him. His life, I think he turned to drugs or something. Like, and he
Yeah.
couldn't do it in the mouth, so he had to do it all anally. He would do
Yeah.
black tar china in the ass, apparently. And I feel for the guy. I really do.
Yeah.
But
But that's not you. It was out of your control.
That's
I really
just what
think
happens
that, yeah.
when you get behind the plate of a Timmy No Brakes changeup.
right. Don't get me wrong. I feel bad for the 50 people in Katrina. I feel bad for Mike Piazza. I'm a human. You know?
Yeah.
I make mistakes. I'm not different.
And
all right.
I think that's. I mean, honestly, I think that's the important thing that people understand. It's that we see you. We followed your career the whole time. It's like, yeah, you worked with Johnny Screwball. You famously got into that altercation at the Chili's with
Matthew.
You've
The Lizzie McGuire
the Lizzie
days.
McGuire days, the Katrina incident, and people.
Right.
I think people kind
Well,
of
sorry.
Yeah. But I think people can kind of view you as sort of an icon and not realize that you are, at the end of the day, just like everybody else.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I have faults. I make
What do you
mistakes.
think? What would one of your faults be? Do you think?
Well, I mean, killing those people at Katrina was a pretty big one. Normally, it comes from a good place of like trying to help people, but sometimes it takes me a really long time to come. With this leather thing, it's it's natural that like it's going to take longer, but that's sometimes girls are like, is it me? So that's a fault. Sometimes when I do, I sometimes just do all of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just put a line down that just
Yeah.
keeps going, and I have every intention of sharing. But once I start, I can't stop. I'm all gas. So I'll just put this thing down, and I will not come up until it's all gone. So that's, people take that as selfish, but it's really just, you got to know what you're getting yourself into. But a lot of people have died in my path accidentally because I was just asked to do
You have
something
no
I should have
brakes.
done. I
You
got
can't
no
stop.
brakes. The other problem is I keep doing this thing where I go through cars. Every time I drive, I get in an accident because I always remove the brakes from my car, and so that people think that that's not smart, and I'm like, you gotta know. So it's hard for me to get places a lot. So it's been difficult. I'm sorry if I'm boring you, fucking jackass.
I'm just tired. It's not you.
Welcome to the Friendly Fire podcast, by the
It's
way.
So
not you.
friendly,
I just-
so welcoming.
I'm just yawning.
Is it called the Friendly Fire podcast because you're fucking fired? Okay, cool.
You got him. Now I wrote a roast. I got a joke for you.
At me.
Yeah, it's about you.
All right, let's see.
Hey, Timmy,
Hey.
if you're here, who's being the gay guy?
I didn't write that with him.
I like that a lot.
I did.
If I didn't like that, I would have shot you in the head.
No,
probably.
neck-
But that was
penis.
Timmy No
was good.
Brakes, more like
Jimmy Neutron nerd.
more like Timmy.
Okay, I was kidding.
thought
I was
that-
kidding.
okay,
I'm a big
I thought that
fan.
it was going to be easier.
No.
I'm
I'm
practicing
kidding. We're
mindfulness
kidding.
and meditation, so I'm
uh,
working on myself a little
Yeah,
bit here.
no, I don't
guys.
want to upset you.
But
No,
if you
I'm sorry,
bring
I
up
want-
fucking Jimmy Neutron and compare me to that fucking bitch, I'll waterboard you.
Okay, yeah. No, I didn't.
I fucking hate Jimmy Neutron.
Is that still going on?
The beef with Jimmy? Oh yeah.
And that started. That was
That was in the 70s. I think.
right.
Yeah.
That was like right. That was even before you were born.
Before I was born. I was beefing before I was born. It was crazy. People ask, how is that possible? Stop asking questions.
yeah, it's like they need to mind their business.
Yeah, mind your own fucking business. I don't need to answer to you. So I was beefing with him in the 70s, and that's when Jimmy came out.
as gay.
He's gay. Yeah. He
I did
came
not
out.
know that.
Oh, Jimmy's gay. He's, what is he, like 5 or something like
Yeah.
that? He's a fucking gay-ass 5-year-old. Let me tell
Yeah.
you. This guy,
And you
he
can
made a
always tell.
rocket, that's gay, Yeah.
That's true.
Rockets are gay.
Right.
They look like a dick.
Elon?
That's gay. Fucking biggest homo. That guy's been trying to fuck me for so many. The DMs I have from Elon are insane.
Can you read?
Really?
Do you have them on you? Could we read some of them?
Yeah. I'll read you guys a couple.
We don't want to. If just disclose what you. Okay. Yeah.
No,
I don't want to
mean,
step over any.
He should expect it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull it up.
Yeah. There's bad Wi-Fi. We'll
Yeah.
probably,
No wait. No, I got it. Okay. He's like, hey, Timmy No Brakes, it's me, Elon. And I'm like, yeah, I know who you are. What's up? And he's like, hey, put it in my ass or put it in my mouth. I'm gay. And I'm like, all right, that's not appropriate. That's why I
mean,
said,
You can tell he's autistic. That was pretty direct.
yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, I guess you could respect the guy that asked for it. Then he just sends me a picture of his butthole. And I'm like, look, man, I'm not interested. I ain't gay. And he's like, I want to sit on my own rockets. I'm that gay. And I'm like, look, man, I'm going to have to block you. He's like, look, just let me look into your eyes and get that cum. And I'm like, how'd you know about that? That's kind of a secret. And he's like, I know about a lot of stuff. I'll send you a car. And I'm like, I do need more cars, you know, because of what we talked about.
Yeah.
And he's like, cool, I'll send you a car, but there are strings attached. I said, what? He said, you got to fuck me in the ass. I blocked him. Okay, so that was the entire exchange. That was, I mean, it was quick. It was, you know.
Well, that was like
a
7
back and
years ago?
forth. This was,
But-
yeah, I think it was like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was what he was trying to do.
Yeah, you were 11.
Like it is. So this, I think this is a good time to come out and just blow the lid off. Elon Musk is a okay. Post that.
I've been.
And I think that's where we'll maybe end it.
That's
I
great.
think that's a good message to send home to our
Timmy,
viewers.
do you have anything
yeah.
that you want to share with the world right
Or
now?
promote?
Honestly, that was what I was gonna share. Was like I need to come out and say my truth. So I'll end with that. Yeah, Elon Musk, big old. Okay,
Okay.
All right,
that's all I got to say.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank you,
Timmy No
guys.
Brakes. Thank
Timmy,
you.
thank you for
I'll-
being here, gracing us
thank
with
you.
your presence. Get home safe.
Thank you. I'll try.
Okay.
I'll try.
Okay.